Today is day 3 of Siem Reap Sankranta. On days 1 and 2 we got soaked in water fights, had a foam party, danced in a mosh pit and participated in some unique activities. For day 3 we head back into town, check out what activities are on, listen to some live music and watch a beautiful leather water puppet show along the Siem Reap River. Day 3 of Siem Reap Sankranta. We are about to head back into town. We're going to go back to the Royal Gardens, check out if it's as busy as it was yesterday, see what's happening. There are a few things on today that haven't been on the other days, so maybe we'll check them out. Plus, I think it's going to be a busy day because outside our accommodation on the street I can already see massive water fights happening and we are nowhere near the town. Now that we're more than halfway through the festival, a few observations and thoughts. 1, my skin has never been softer. This talcum powder is working magic with my skin. Number 2, I have so much water slash talcum powder slash I don't know what in this ear. It's very sore. So, gonna have to do my best to protect it the last 2 days. Thirdly, waterproof bags are an absolute must. Ours have been holding up pretty well. We bought ours in Laos. We never really properly tested it, but it's doing pretty well so far. And I bought this phone one for $1 here in Siem Reap, and it's doing its job, so hopefully it stays that way. But I would not leave your house without waterproofing your gear because it will get destroyed.
Bye, Tony. Alright, we have made it to the Royal Gardens. We're definitely seeing some traditional music, dancing, activities compared to yesterday. We're not making our way into the water zone yet. We will soon. We're heading over to the left because there's a bit more happening than there was yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, if you didn't know, we're filming every single day of this festival. This is day 3, but we have videos from day 1 and day 2, and if you'd like to see them, we'll put a playlist up there in the top corner.
I'm a sucker for a freebie.
1, 2, 3.
Heaps of live music. We don't know who any of the performers are, but if you are from Cambodia and you do know who's been performing at Siem Reap Sankranta, let us know in the comments. We're very curious who they are. They're very good. Now we've come over to the river because we've not really checked out anything going on the river during the festival. So we're going to have a look here, but we're also very curious. Let us know in the comments where you're celebrating this time of year from. We know it's not just exclusive to Cambodia and Thailand, which are probably the 2 most well-known, but Laos, Myanmar, other countries also celebrate their New Year around this time of year. So let us know in the comments where you're celebrating from. We're learning so much about these festivities. We had a viewer comment on one of our first 2 videos noting the different terms used. Obviously, Khmer New Year is the time of year, the actual event itself, and there's also another name for it which we'll put on the screen here. I can't recall it right now. And then Songkran or Sankranta is like the location or the festival you're specifically celebrating at. So like we're at Siem Reap Sankranta, but you might be at Phnom Penh, Songkran, or other places throughout Cambodia. So that's kind of the differences and why we use both terms kind of interchangeably. Siem Reap Sankranta is the location and the specific festival we are celebrating at. Khmer New Year is the actual holiday itself. We've had so many people comment on our videos with so much information about Khmer New Year and the festivals, and it's been so awesome to learn so much about it. So check out the comments across all of our 3 videos so far if you want to learn a little more.
And as Stace mentioned, Thailand is probably the other most well-known festival visited by tourists around this time each year. They have their Songkran festival, and obviously we're not going there this year, but if you want to check it out, our friends Detour Duo made a really funny, cool video about it, so you should check them out next. Guys, there are activities and fun around every corner here in Siem Reap. You can go to the gardens as you've seen across the videos. There is so much to do there. We've seen tug-of-war today, we've seen 3-legged races, water fights, raves, you name it. And then, as they said, we've come to the river, and here there's some sort of game where, I don't really know. You let me know what you think it is. You kind of go across this wobbly bridge, and I think the goal is to stay on the bridge the longest. The last person standing wins. And then wet enough, you can always take a dip in the river like these kids are here. And another activity that you can do here, we're not sure what it's called. Stacey's calling it a rope walk with a bicycle. It's kind of like walking on a tightrope, but it's cycling on a thin boardwalk, I suppose. And amazingly, we've seen 2 people complete it. That is something that we could definitely not do, and something that Siobhan would 100% fail at.
Yeah, right?
That's my sister, by the way, who will be featuring very soon in some upcoming videos. Alright guys, confession time. It has been, wait for it, over a month since we had a Nutella Roti. Criminal.
No, it's not.
When's the last time we had one?
We had one in Hoi An.
That was the Nutella crepe. Not the same. So, of course we had to get one because it's illegal and they're the best things ever. So that is what we're doing while we wait to do our final activity of the day. This has been a bit of a shorter vlog, a bit more tame because we're absolutely exhausted from all the activities yesterday.
We're trying to save our energy and recharge because tomorrow is the final day and we want to go hard for the final day because we don't know when we'll ever be back. So today, shorter day, a bit more relaxed, a bit less raving, a bit less foam, a bit less water, and then we'll be going hard tomorrow.
Believe it or not, this is the first time I've had roti served like this. It's in a banana leaf.
It's so much more practical.
It is so much more practical. So good. There are a lot of different traditions involved in the New Year celebrations, such as leaving offerings out, as well as cleansing the water, talcum powder, but also cleaning the houses, I think. And I think the cleansing is like a sign of respect, particularly towards elders. So often it'll be like a gentle process, I think, where they cleanse their elders, showing respect and best wishes. I think that's where it's kind of stemmed from in terms of the water involvement. Now speaking of cleansing, I think tomorrow is the cleansing of the Buddha statues, so we'll hopefully get out to see that. That is certainly one of the more traditional aspects of the celebrations in the New Year. So I'm excited to see what that looks like, but don't you worry, I think there'll be a lot of foam, a lot of talcum powder and a lot of water involved for tomorrow's big final huzzah.
As we sit here and wait for this night show, we're just reflecting on the last 3 days. It's just so nice to see people of all ages come together, having such a good time, genuinely just having so much fun, engaging with the tourists, trying to get the tourists involved as well. We've just had so much fun. It's been such a good experience. Pretty cool. We had absolutely no idea what was going on in terms of the story, but it was very beautiful. We also saw the boats going along the Siem Reap River, dropping lanterns.
I've never seen anything like that puppet show before, and the puppets, they're made out of leather, I believe, and they're so detailed. We were pretty far away, but even with the distance, we could see like the detailing, little cutouts. It was very impressive. But with that, our day is done. I think I'm about to get absolutely drenched.
Yep.
So we will say goodbye now and we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, and if you'd like to watch more before tomorrow, you should check out one of these 2 videos I put down there on the screen. Bye! Yo, listen up, here's the story. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.